Hello everyone. I wanted to say hello again, and that I wanted to show you a little friend that I have. It's someone that many people have not seen, but they've probably heard my videos. This is my bird, Bentley. She's my 5.5-year-old cockatiel. Yes, she's going after her little net here. And I'm going to show her in the daylight so you can see her beautiful wings. I've got her harness on. See if I can get her to spread for you. There she goes. No, you can't fly off. No. She's all right. She goes upside down all the time. There we go. There are those wings. They're beautiful. Oh, they're so pretty. I know. My little baby girl. I know. She got a splinter in my foot out here last night. So anyway, she comes out here with me. It's really hot out right now, so she's going to go right up there. And I'm going to switch arms to which I have her harness wrapped around. Just so in case something happens and she gets freaked out, she can't go anywhere. And I just put it around my shoulder like that. She's got plenty of room to move around up here. As you can see right now, she's chewing on the bricks. But she'll move back and forth and hop and do whatever she wants to do. She's actually my emotional therapy animal. She's very sweet most of the time. She's not very sweet to other people. She can be kind of hissy. But once you get to know her, you really love her. She gets to know you, and she's very personable. She does talk. She does say a few words. She's not the most talkative. Let me fix her little... Hold on. Let me fix your leash. You somehow got it wrapped all the way around your wing. There we go. All right. So she's not the most talkative, but she does say a few words. She says no, oh no. Come here. Step up. There we go. Bentley, really? She likes to stay on her one little perch and that be it. Come here. Up. Come on. Get on my hand. There we go. Really? She says, no, oh no. There we go. Bad dog. Yes. Uh-oh. And, hello. There she goes. There's those pretty wings. I had a vet that trimmed her wings for me at one point. Don't bite. That's rude. And really did a horrible job. And as you can see now, she's fully flighted. And excuse the dogs. As always, I'm outside. Come here. Just put her on my knee. There we go. Now we can see her. And she's just a really sweet little bird. We had a problem with her laying for a while, and then what I did is I put some of those, I don't know how to pronounce this, manzanite branches, the really thick ones that go up like that. And I've had them there for a little over a month. And I've got a couple little toys up there and some bridges up there. And my dad's got some rope, and I'm going to actually make her full-on toys. So she gets used to actually going up there and using them as toys. But she really loves having her cage open all the time, pretty much as soon as I wake up. Go on. As soon as I wake up, she's got her cage open, and she flies all the way around my room. She knows where my fan is. A lot of people are like, well, you shouldn't have your fan on, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, well, she knows where my fan is. She's always known where my fan is. And she actually goes around the fan and circles the room a couple of times, at least. I think it's like 2 or 3 times each morning. And then if someone startles her, she comes in and goes around the fan at least once and then lands back on her cage. And then sometimes if I bring food in, depending on what it is, if it's something that she wants, she'll do what I call a dive bomb to check it out and see if it's something she wants. And if it's not something she wants, she'll go back to the cage. If it's something she wants, she comes and she sits on the plate. So she's very spoiled. And she was at a pet store, I know. And I saw her, and she was very interactive with me. And she's actually quite small for a cockatiel. I know she doesn't look it right there, but she is. She's quite small. Let me see if I can grab her real quick. She's not going to be happy with me. Come here, little bird. Let's see right there. She's actually kind of small for a little hen. And, I know, baby. Leave my rosary alone. She's actually quite small for a little hen. But my fiance and I saw her. She's turned into be my husband. And, when he passed, I noticed that she was still there. And, which is unusual for cockatiels, because they usually go, like, they're gone. If a cockatiel is there, or like they don't get lovebirds too often, but when they do, like those kind, the ones that tend to stand there, or any kind of parakeets, or the big birds, they go fast. And of course, cockatiels, lovebirds, doves tend to sit there a little bit longer, but anything like the smaller birds like this, and the more rare birds, they tend to go pretty quick. So I was very surprised that she was still there, and people said that she wasn't very friendly towards everybody. She only had like a couple of people that she was really friendly with, and she wasn't letting people grab her or like go up to her and just hold her. And so I asked if I could go in and see if she would let me hold her, and she did. And she was in, the smaller cages with the little pebbles down there. And there was no other bird in there with her at that time. The other bird that was with her had been her sister. So I went up, and she was still acting like she wanted to go home with me. She was dancing and bopping up and down and going like this and like that and looking at me. And she'd come up and put her nose to the glass and Cooper! And make silly faces at me and put her tongue at the window. So I was like, well, I'll give her a chance. There's always a return policy, but which she'd been returned a couple of times. So I was like, but we'll give her a try. And it took me about a week of sitting in her cage. I had a smaller cage first, and then I moved her, obviously, to her huge, what I call her penthouse, which is taller than I am. And taller and a lot wider. And so I did that for about a week and just sat in front of her cage about an hour a day with my hands around there to get her used to my hands with millet, and then put it at the end of her cage where she comes out, so she would eat millet while I was eating. And that got her in the habit of being like, I'm her flock mate. So she would get used to eating when I ate. And then after that, I guess it was by the beginning of the second week, she was coming out onto my finger and then sitting on my shoulder. And then ever since then, she's been absolutely fine. The only thing she doesn't like is, now she's going to be a brat, is when she gets her wings get long, she's a little bit more, as you can see, she's a little bit more opinionated. And that's when she doesn't like to have her toenails clipped. You can see they're quite long. So I usually have to take her to the vet to get her toenails clipped. That's it. And the vet that did her wings was so bad and treated her so horribly that I actually have to go to a place in, hang on guys, I gotta switch the lead. I have to go to a place that's about, how far away is that from me? About an hour away from me, almost, when it comes to traffic and construction and everything. And they are an avian vet specialist also. The guy here is supposedly, but he kept telling me all this stuff was wrong with her, and they were like, no, nothing's wrong with her. She just has a little bit of bacteria in her gut, which most birds, when you first get them, do, or they acquire it through different foods you get, especially if you feed organic foods. They can catch it from that. So no big deal. She was fine. In fact, I switched some of my feeding practices and quit doing that, and now she's been absolutely fine. And we changed her diet from what the first vet had her on. He had her on a seed and pelleted diet, and now she's strictly on pelleted with some fruits and veg, which she doesn't really eat veg. She eats mostly fruit. So now she's good to go, and you can see she's in beautiful condition. If I can get her to come back over here. Come here. Come here. She finally molted out everything. I know she looks a little rough with her little thing on, but she's completely molted out. I was hoping she would, there we go. You can kind of see her whole feathers. There we go. You can kind of see her whole feathers there. Yes, she's trying to bite because she's not happy about me doing that. There we go. You see her whole feathers. She's absolutely stunning. And she gets her bath right now. Some people say every day. No, she doesn't like that. She likes her bath about once a month, once every 2 months. Or, come here, sweetheart. Let me borrow you one last time and I'll leave you alone. I know. Don't come over here and bite my ear. I know, dinosaur. I know, little velociraptor. Come here, chicken nugget. Okay, so she has her little nostrils there. And I can tell when they get a little upset that she needs a little, what I call steam room action. And we have a large, kind of a rainforest shower. And then it's got the one at the bottom that you can click it in. To take apart the secondary part where you can take it off and use it separately from the big part. So the one with the hose. So like if you need to wash a dog or something. And I turn them on and put them on to where they're just warm. And which creates just a little bit of steam. And she likes to get in there and really use that. And it opens up her airway a little bit. And then I have a hairdryer that I can go in there and change the filters out of. Like manually go in there, clean the whole hairdryer out, like completely take it apart. And clean all the filters out of. And I do that all the time. And I can I blow dry her about 80% of the way. And then she cleans herself the rest of the way. So that's my little friend, Miss Bentley. See, she's taking a nap right now. It's hot as Hades outside right now. It's like 90 degrees, and I came from PT, and I have no idea why I'm still in these yoga pants. So I think I'm going to go inside and change into some shorts and let her go back in for a while and get back on her cage, because she's been out here for a while, and it's actually getting a little hot, I think, even for her to be out here. Which, I know in Australia they could stand so much heat, but this is getting uncomfortably hot even for me. So, you can see I'm sweating. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.